Constantino,
¿Qué huele?
pound for pound.
Constantino Garcia here for Little Giant Boxing. Make sure you guys subscribe and follow me on social media at Constantino Garcia.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll get past Saturday and a few bits to tie up, but hopefully you'll get an announcement after the fight on Saturday, all being well with Canelo winning.
Eddie, it was just shortly the anniversary for Wilder versus Fury. Have you had a chance to watch that fight again?
No, I mean, great fight, great night for heavyweight boxing, great night for British boxing. Fury did the things, you know, again, he proves me wrong a lot, because even after the first fight, for some reason I thought Wilder would win that fight. And then when you watch the fight back, you think, how could I possibly thought that Wilder can win this fight? But it was a brilliant performance by Fury. And now, you know, hopefully we're on the verge of getting some positive news about the biggest fight in boxing, you know, the undisputed heavyweight championship of the world.
Do you think Deontay Wilder will bounce back from that defeat?
I hope so. You know, because I think he's brilliant for the sport. Great for the game, good self-promoter, good talker, really exciting, huge puncher. Just don't think he's very good. You know, and without his power, I don't even think he'd be registered on the world-class scene. But he does have tremendous power. But he just, in my opinion, the only way he wins is to detonate that power against an elite heavyweight. You know, even if you look at the Ortiz fight, like, forget the first fight if you want to, but the second fight, like, he lost every round. You know, but he showed the power. But if he can't show that power, and Fury was too smart for him, then he's irrelevant in the fight against a brilliant fighter. And that's why I always felt that AJ would just destroy him, and even now, more so, because he is technically so good now, AJ. Wilder wouldn't even get his shot. AJ used to be reckless, and when you're reckless, you're always wide open to the shot. But now, AJ would take his time, pick him apart. But I hope he returns. I'd love to see him fight Andy Ruiz, because I love Andy Ruiz.
What do you think about that fight?
Well, Andy Ruiz broke my heart, you know, but
How did he break your heart?
Well, at Madison Square Garden, you know, but we got it back in Saudi Arabia, so I like him. I like him even more now. He's coming on Saturday. I want to see him back.
How do you see that fight?
Ruiz against Wilder. He gives Wilder absolute fits in that fight. He will knock Wilder clean out. It will be so one-sided, that fight. So one-sided, because Andy Ruiz is a really smart fighter. Same as when we talk about Canelo from 12 or 13 or whatever. Andy Ruiz is the same mould. And Andy Ruiz has Eddie Reynoso now. Bad fight for Deontay Wilder. I don't see many heavyweights that beat Andy Ruiz. I think you've got to have the right side. But when he's on, you know, the heavyweights that I think can beat Andy Ruiz, I mean, Dillian White has a great chance. That's a fantastic fight. I think Filip Hrgović beats Andy Ruiz because of his style and his size and his feet, and he has a bit of speed. But I think if you have slow feet, or you don't like fighters coming in and under, disastrous fight for you, you know. And I don't think there's many heavyweights that beat him in the world.